serious video for a minute. I be hearing this all the time. Every time I turn around, I look in the YouTube feed and I'm seeing this here. There's this woman, she helps people find companions, right? But I do watch the Pop the Balloon show, and that's Arlette's show. And I just got finished. This here wasn't to particular video of hers I wasn't looking at. It was another woman. I'm trying to get familiar with her channel. She helps people find their love and what they're looking for. She do hers in a different way. She interviewed them like on the live. She do a live screen and they comes on there and hit the link some kind of way, and she come on there and she asks them different questions like an interview. What type of guy you looking for? What type of woman you looking for? This and that. She do men and women all the time on her podcast. All right. My problem with most women to me is I don't like the mindset that they have when they get on. I understand that we all have needs, right? But when they go around, when they say that don't even sound right. A man that makes six figures, if he ain't making six figures, or she'll say if he broke, I don't want to broke. I don't like that type of mentality. I don't like that. I just don't. I'm sorry. Let me tell you how I view that. Me, myself, I want the type, if I say with the type of woman I'm looking for a woman, number one, that don't have that type of mindset. That's the type of woman I look for. I look for a woman that she wants a man that's faithful, a man that's loyal, a man that's innocent, a man that's loyal when it comes to righteousness, when it comes to just not lying and just being faithful and being caring and stuff like that. A man that's going to share what he got, regardless of whether he makes six figures or regardless of whether if he ain't there, even if he ain't there yet, he's trying to get to a certain point in his life, but he's not there. He just way down at the bottom. And just loving the man for his spiritual, godly integrity and stuff like that. Somebody that's not, that says they have a mindset like, I'm not looking for much out of the person as long as he if he a righteous person, because what we're in this relationship together and we are here to help each other grow in every way that we can. We're here to just help each other. We're here to uplift each other. Like if he done held me down, then if it's a point where I need to step up to the plate and hold him down, then I'm gonna let him know I got him too, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I love this person. I'm not gonna turn around and just leave him because he done lost everything. And I'm gonna go to the next person. That's not a righteous woman. That's not the definition of a good woman to me. Yeah, it's not the definition of a good woman. To me, it's not. And I'm pretty sure, like we you know what I'm saying? We looking for somebody that's more laid back, somebody that's not gonna sit up there and like make it seem like it's your job is to go out and do all the work while they sit at home and be a at home mama and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm gonna be at home and watch you work and take care of the house and stuff, and watch you make home and bring home the money and put it in my hand, and I spend my money in your money. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a relationship should. I'm not gonna. No, that's a no for me. I disagree with that. You know what I mean? Just let's just say if I was a rich person, right? Which I'm not. I never been. I don't know what it's like to be rich because I never was rich before. If I was rich and I had a lot of money and stuff like that, I still, to me, in the back of my mind, if I'm hearing this woman say if she say, for example, he can't be broke, he got to be making a certain amount of money, he got to make over $50,000 a year and all this type of stuff, that's a count sign for me right there. Because what's going to be going through my mind while I'm dating you, I'm going to be like, you know what? She just said, what if I lose all this here? And I'm sitting here loving on this person giving me all the affections, but it's just, to me, it's going to be like, in my mind, if I lose this here, it's going to be temporary. It's going to be like a bill. If you can't pay that bill or whatever, then I'm out the door. If you can't pay the bill, if you can't pay your rent, you got to get out the door. You got to go. You can't come up with the rent. You can't come up with the $100. You can't come up with the $800. You can't come up with the $600. I'm gonna give you to. It's more like, okay, you're gonna get an eviction. It's more like you renting this woman. You renting this woman. That's how I'm looking at it. You see what I'm saying? Because it's more like You in the relationship, and the relationship is a business. That's how I'm looking at it, because that was a man long time ago. This was back in 2010. He told me this. This was way before I even thought about a YouTube. He told me relationships nowadays in a marriage is like a business. It's like you going to an interview, right? And you going on the interview, and you coming in to get interviewed for the job, and you making a contract. This person hired you. You making a contract, an agreement. A contract means an agreement, a covenant that you're going to be here on time. You're going to make sure the stove and everything, the grease is warm. You're going to make sure everything is in place. So when you get ready to serve your customers, everything will be good. You know what I'm saying? So when it's more like, that's what it is. It's more like a business nowadays. It's not really about really genuine love. You see what I'm saying? And because what's going to be going through the back of my mind, all right, let me say it this way. Like, have you ever been in a situation to where before you wanted to approach this person, right, and you wanted to tell this person that you really cared, that you love them because they was attractive and all that type of stuff, and then they say, well, I used to be, let's just say, a cannibal eater. Now, it ain't nobody in their right mind ain't gonna be wanting to date somebody that done some demonic crimes like that, on demon time like that. You're like, what? Because let's just say if you date a person who did the worst of the crimes, right? And then in the back of your mind, you done got with this person, you made a contract with this person to say you want to sleep with this person. You sitting there making love to him, you sitting there doing all these different things. But in the back of your mind, this other stuff coming in mind, like, this person can snap. You know what I'm saying? You're going to always have that in the back of your mind, like, clink, 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 clink. And it's like you're going to be sitting there sleeping with one eye open and the other one closed. You get what I'm saying? It's like you're going to be like, like, I love you. Like, yeah. You enjoying this, but you're going to be reminded of what that piece that was, it's not going to get out your mind. Like, you see what I'm saying? So that's literally, if I see a woman speaking like, well, I want a man to make 6 figures a month. He got to be making this type of money. If he ain't making that, if he can't be broke and stuff. And when I'm in the marriage, let's say if she is giving me the affection that I want and all out of, like, to me, it's not going to feel genuine, and it's not going to feel real to me. It's not going to be real, and it's not going to be genuine. I'm just going to look at it like, nah, you ain't going to be comfortable. You ain't going to be able to get all the way comfortable because this person, you're going to feel like this person got with you for all the wrong reasons. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to bring nobody in my world. You see what I'm saying? To where even if I do have that type of, making that type of money or whatever, have it. I'm just saying, if I got it like that still, I don't want to bring nobody into my life that's going to suck me and drain me dry. I don't want that. You see what I'm saying? I don't need that. No, I would just, you know what I would do? I would just really just stay single like I've been doing. I really would. You'll be better off. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want to be with somebody who just like, no, that's not genuine. Because when you come off like that, like them like they be doing them pranks and or whatever, and then they want to see if they would accept them or either like go for their car and this and that and the third. Right there, they really is more patient than me. In here in the South here, coming from New Orleans, in the South, we don't play that over here. You come up to me, I'll be cussing you out time you go to coming back. I won't even give you time to sit there and say, oh, what's your name, this and that and the third. I'm going to be going in on your ass, me. That's how I'm going to be. I ain't going to lie to you. First of all, number one, you're not getting in my car, even if I had one. Because you just revealed who you was. You just showed your true colors. You know what I'm saying? Once you show your true colors, no. That's it for me. What I will tell them this here, what I want you to do is learn from this here. And the next guy that comes along, you give them the time of the day. The next guy that comes along, Give him the time of the day. Don't brush him off and don't do all of that. Just take this and teach the other women or your friend women that you be around is that you met somebody that wasn't gonna fall for the BS or whatever. That's all you do. And I go about my day, and you go make sure you go and tell them. And that would be the lesson learned for this situation here. Well, I'll be like, well, it ain't my problem. Well, I don't walk up to people that I don't know and just, well, that ain't hold on. I say, well, that ain't my problem. I ain't got. Well, I get a bunch of guys trying to approach me all the time. I get this every day. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't got nothing to do with them. Don't compare me to look. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I approach you in the right way, but you came off the way that you did. So don't be bringing other people up and comparing me to other people. That ain't got nothing to do with it. That's your problem and their problem. That's what I would tell them. Yeah. That's exactly what I would tell them. Yeah. I would say, well, that ain't my problem. I approach you in the right way, but you came with an attitude. You know what I'm saying? No, you got nope, and I just be pulling on off. Nope, you can't get in my car. No. And when they going around and try to say they're gonna force themselves in my car, oh no, you make a big mistake doing that. Yeah, you'll be making the biggest mistake doing that. Yeah. No, you're not getting it. No. It'll be no with me. No, indeed. But I don't agree with that though. When they go to talking about they want a man to make six figures or over and all that kind of stuff, that to me that's stupid. That's stupid as hell. No. It's either you love the person for who they are and what they have, whether they at the bottom or whether they at the top. It doesn't matter if he working at McDonald's or Burger King or whatever. If that man is working and he's a hard worker or whatever, then they should be able to say, no, it ain't got nothing to do with him not working at, if he working there, that has nothing to do with it. Although it's nothing wrong. Now they may say, well, it's standards. I have the right is to have a higher standard or whatever. That ain't got nothing to do with having a higher standard. That has something to do. You can't replace a higher standards. You can't put material things on an honest, loving, genuine hearted person, because all of that stuff, it eventually, when you dead and you gone, you can't take none of that shit with you. All that's gonna stay here. But the love is gonna remain forever. You see what I'm saying? You got a lot of people who has all of that type of stuff. They got rich and got all this in, but they still ain't happy. You'll be surprised, the movies, the celebrities and thing, getting divorces and stuff because they say the man ain't doing right or the woman ain't doing right. And those people are wealthy in the Hollywood industry. You see what I'm saying? So that tells you right there, it has nothing to do with what you got or anything of that nature. If that person really love and care about you, they love and care about you. That's just point blank. If they love you and care, if I love you, it doesn't matter what you don't have and what you do have or whatever. If I love you, I love you. That's it. Simple as that. I don't care if you driving a 1997 car. If the love is there and it's real and you are my type of woman or whatever, I'm simple. I'm not no complicated person. You know? If the person have ambitions about themselves, they passionate about their dreams or their goals or something like that, say, well, I see this person is passionate about their dreams and their goals and stuff. I'm going to help support them and stuff. He may be at the bottom. He may be riding a bicycle. He may be doing all that type of stuff. But you know what? You know, why not? That's too much like right, I guess, that would get with somebody like that. But that's not right, though, is to have, sometimes some people's standards can be too high. There's nothing wrong with having standards, but there's a difference between having standards and having your standards too high. It's just like if you go to the grocery store as a black woman, or Hispanic, or Native American woman. What if a person, those people in the store sold a cake for $200 for a cake? Would you buy it? More than likely, you wouldn't want to spend that kind of money on a cake. Now, if you really want it or whatever, of course you may spend it, but you ain't gonna be, if you poor and you at the bottom, you're not going to turn around and gonna want to spend that type of money on just a bubble gum. Would you take and spend would you spend $100 million on one piece of bubble gum? Going broke just for that? Just think about that. I know it doesn't make sense what I said. Would you spend $100 million on one piece of bubble gum, or $100 million on a jug of punch? Think about that. You would think I'm not even in reality if I came to you and put something out like that and sold, say, how much you want for that jug of punch? Oh, I want $2,800 for that jug of punch. You gonna look at me, you gonna walk off and laugh. You'll look at me and you'll probably walk off and laugh. Not probably, you would. You'd be like, what the fuck is he on? I came to see you, man. You look like, what you on? They're like, I came to see what you was on. Like, damn, I see your mind ain't right. You wouldn't pay that kind of money for that. So what I'm trying to say is sometimes your standards can be too high. There's nothing wrong with having standards and having those standards or whatever, but they have those standards for the wrong reason. If you're trying to get with somebody and you say you want to, okay, if you want a man to make six figures or whatever, and you say, well, I'm sorry, if they ain't satisfied with me having a man with six figures or whatever, and I want six figures and that's what I want, and if they can't accept that, then I'll stay single, or you just gonna be single then, and that man will be single, because no man in his right mind wants a woman. And if all of the six figures that I have be gone, then that means you're gonna be out the door. That means you, and if you're saying that, well, if you lose everything and take an L, that means what you're saying, that you are revealing that you was just in it for the for the benefits. You showing yourself as you revealing yourself as a person who just want to suck somebody dry. That's just not right. That's not right. That is not right. So I hope that a lot of the females really can get this video and they can really understand this. And of course, I you know what? Like I said, bro, I used to approach women when I was in my 30s. I did. But when I got in my 40s and things of that nature, 40s, and I'm in my early 50s now. I mean, I'm 50 years old now, right? So, now, I stopped doing it because we're in the generation now to where the brothers are not doing that anymore. You know what I mean? And I happen to be one of them. I guess it played out because of the mindset of most people. So it's like you get to the point to where you just say, shit, I'm fine. I just amuse myself to being by myself. You know, maybe I just come cheaper to do that. It's just like going in the store and they selling something and it's too high and you can't afford it. You say, well, shit, I can't afford that. So you just get what you can afford. You know, you be like, shit, okay, the hell with it. I can't afford it. I just have to use what I got at the house. You know how it is when you cooking something. In your mind, you be like, well, I'm just going to use what I got at the house because it ain't no sense in me trying to afford something that's too high. You know what I mean? If it's like that, it ain't worth trying to fight for. It ain't worth, no, because you already revealing that you are in it for one thing, and that's money. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. That's not right to the brothers at all. Hold on, hold on. They got music over there. I don't want the music to get in here. That's what I didn't want. But yeah, man. It's just not right. It's not good. You know, it's not healthy to be in a relationship with somebody, and that's all. If they say, if you say, well, you want somebody to support you and support your dreams and support this here, and then they turn around, no, I don't want to deal with that. Then no, it's nothing wrong with a person going half and half to help out with things. It's not just the man's job is to just, yes, of course he's the breadwinner and stuff like that, but it's not just his job is to help hold the thing down. I think both parties supposed to work together. You are supposed to work together. You know what I'm saying? Not sit up there now, if she have a mind, well, if my man was down, if my guy was down or whatever is down, and he lose everything he got, and he had to go back and get a Burger King, I'm not gonna leave my bro like that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna leave him because of that. I'm gonna help this brother. I'm gonna encourage that. That's my time to step in and step up to the plate and say, well, look, I'm gonna help you because you've been holding it down for me and stuff like that, because you are mine. And I don't want to lose you, and I want to let you know I really love and care for you, and I'm not going no damn well. You know what I'm saying? But if that's the issue with us. We don't want nobody in our lives that we got to come in and like, if we don't have it, and one day if we short on the rent, we got to move. We got to, no, that's just what it is. No. So I'm not going to keep this video out too long. I kept it out long enough. Hopefully the people can get something out of it. I spoke from my heart. It came from my spirit, and so I had to put it out. So the video is entitled, I Do Not Like Women with the mindset of, I want me a man. If he don't make six figures, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I disagree with that. So that's what I entitled the video. So I'm out.